Big controversies in this debate. And let's start first of all with mandates. Senator Grassley, what's wrong with requiring individuals and companies to pay for health insurance so that all the rest of us don't have to pick up the tab for the uninsured?
And you're probably picking up $1,000, some estimates $1,800 on your premiums for people that don't have health insurance because of the expensive use of emergency rooms, as an example. There isn't anything wrong with it, except some people look at it as an infringement upon individual freedom. But when it comes to states requiring it for automobile insurance, the principle then ought to lie the same way for health insurance, because everybody has some health insurance costs, and if you aren't insured, there's no free lunch, somebody else is paying for it. So I think individual mandates are more apt to be accepted by a vast majority of people in Congress than an employer mandate would be, as an example. And with that goes the portability of the insurance from one employer to another, so you don't have to be tied to your job. But there is a very important issue here, and that is that we consider that there are some people who can afford their own health insurance but decide not to buy it because they want to pay it out of pocket. Should you require those people to do it? I believe that there is a bipartisan consensus to have individual mandates.
In your opinion, is the health care bill unconstitutional, being as a mandate that you must take out hospitals, or insurance, or be fined? And I don't understand how a bunch of Washington attorneys who don't know more about health care than a hog does about Sunday school, write up a bill that nobody understands and imposing it on us.
Well, the short answer to your question is one word: yes. At least that part of it. You know, out of 2,700 pages, there's a lot in it that is constitutional. And does one unconstitutional part make it all unconstitutional? I don't know. But because it depends on whether or not it has what they call a severability clause in it. But I do think that that unlike states that can make you buy car insurance, driving is a privilege, and you got to have a car. So not everybody's got to buy car insurance. But under the 10th Amendment, states can do anything that's not prohibited in the federal Constitution, whereas the federal government can only do what's specifically authorized in the federal Constitution. So never before in 225 years has the federal government ever told you had to buy anything. So I believe it's unconstitutional. There's attorneys general of 16 states, I believe, at least 13 states, that have the same question, and they're going to go to court on it. Now, I'm not a lawyer, as you know, and so I can't answer authoritatively. In fact, I can tell you that I have read constitutional lawyers on both sides of the issue. So there would be some honest disagreement, and I hope the ones that say it's unconstitutional are the ones that are in the majority.
But will they be able to overturn it?
Well, yeah, if it gets to the Supreme Court and the Supreme Court says it's unconstitutional, they'll be able to overturn it. But that doesn't necessarily overturn the whole bill. But